freedom. In battles, political and sometimes physical, in campaigns and protestations, there are people in various countries and various continents who are lacking what we call freedom. And they are driven by a passion to bring freedom for themselves and for others. But it's important to reflect and to ask ourselves, what do we mean by freedom? Well, fortunately, we have a festival coming up. And it's called the Festival of Freedom, Chag HaChilut. And it gives us an opportunity, even an obligation, to think and to learn and understand the meaning of freedom. And it commemorates a particular historical event. One of the most critical events in Jewish history that defined us as who we are. And I think we can learn from that historical event what freedom means on three different levels. And the first is a freedom from oppression, a freedom from slavery, a freedom from persecution. And it's a struggle that we as a people have fought, as have many other peoples, for the right to dictate our own fate, to be in control of our own time and our own lives, and not to be at the beck and call, subject to the mastery of others. And for some people, that's the freedom that they want. The freedom from other authorities, the freedom to do whatever they want. But there is another level of freedom that we celebrate at Pesach as well. The freedom to be a nation. Pesach is the genesis of the Jewish people. As we talk about the process of redemption and we read the various words in the Bible that tell us of each stage, the final one is, V'lakachti li la'am, I will take you to me as a people. And on Pesach, we have the opportunity to celebrate, as so many other nations do and as so many other peoples wish for. We celebrate the freedom to be a distinct Jewish people. But there is another level still. There's the freedom from, and there's the freedom to, and there's the freedom for. The freedom to raise ourselves up to a higher purpose. The freedom to be more than we can be right now, more than we were yesterday. More than we are dictated to, not just by external masters, but by society and influences around us. Freedom to be the best people we can be. Freedom to take our nationhood, our Jewish identity, and raise it to a level where we can truly find a purpose, where we can truly find a reason for being free. And that's part of Pesach as well. And as we say throughout the Seder, and as we try to learn when we prepare for Pesach, Pesach is not just the time we stop being slaves. It's not just the time when we became an identifiable and independent nation, important though those are. It's the time when we dedicated ourselves to a higher purpose. And therefore, on the second night of Pesach, we start counting. And we say that Pesach is not the end of the process, indeed, it's the very beginning. And we count the Omer, and 49 days later, we're ready for Shavuot. We're ready to reenact the Mount Sinai experience, we're ready to receive the Torah. And that is what we understand by freedom. Freedom means many things. It means freedom from, but it also means freedom for. It means the freedom not to be a slave, but it also means the freedom to be Jewish and the freedom to achieve our highest purpose. And so, we have Pesach. And Pesach is a time of family, it's a time of food, but above all, it's a time of learning and understanding what freedom is. I wish you and your families a Chag Kasher v'Sameach, a happy and kosher festival, and above all, may it be a meaning festival where we learn, we aspire, and we achieve.